Another data source type available to use on your labels is incrementing number. For this tutorial we will look at 3 examples. For our first example we would like to add a counter to our label. First add some text. Next, select Incrementing Number from the drop-down data source selector on the Properties panel. Here, select the start value. You can choose between fixed, keyboard entry, serial number, which will be covered later in this tutorial, or from another element. For this example we will be selecting fixed. Enter a start value and click on Next to continue. Here, you can select whether you want the number to increment, go up, or decrement, go down, for each printed label. And also the style of number, decimal, hexadecimal, alpha, alphanumeric or custom. For this example, we will select decimal and we want our number to increment by 1 per label. Click on Next. Finally, here, you can set a limit value for your incrementing number. No limit, stop at limit and restart at limit. For this example we will select no limit. Click on Finish to go back to the design screen. Click on the print icon on the main toolbar to go to the print screen. Because we have an incrementing number we have an extra control called batch quantity. Enter copy and batch quantity. Click on Print Current Label and the counter will increment according to the batch quantity. For our next example we would like to print a serial number on our label. First, add some text. Next, select Incrementing Number from the drop-down data source selector. For your start value select serial number and click on New. Each serial number should be given a unique name so that its value can be saved after each print job. Enter this here and also enter your start value. Click on OK and Next to proceed. Enter your increment settings here and click on Next. Finally make any limit value settings as needed and click on Finish to go back to the design screen. Click on the print icon to go to the print screen. Enter batch quantity and click on Print Current Label. The value of the serial number will increase accordingly. Go back to the design screen. To check that your serial number has been saved, so that for your next print job you can start from the next number in the sequence, once again go to the print screen and you will see that the value has been saved from the last print job. The saved serial number can now be used across as many label templates as you like. For our next example, we will be using one of the sample labels that come installed with LabelDirect, to illustrate how an incrementing number can be used to print a sequence of parcel labels, 1 of 3, 2 of 3, etc. To access LabelDirect sample labels, click on File on the menu bar and select View Sample Labels. For this example we will be using the sample label X of Y. Scroll down to find the label template and click on it, to open it in the design screen. This label template uses a macro script which collects the batch quantity at print time. This sets the number of parcels indicated by the Y value, in parcel, X of Y. It also collects the incrementing value from the incrementing number field, X, for each parcel in the batch. The incrementing field has a fixed start value of 1. It increments by 1, and has no limit value. Because the incrementing number is only being used to enter a value into the macro script, we need to set it to Do Not Print on the Properties panel. To print your labels click on the print icon on the toolbar. Enter details and batch quantity. Click on Print Current Label. Make sure to restart your batch quantity before printing your next label.